you to really strive to keep your face straight and square?
Yes.
Because you're bringing your shoulder up, you can lower the gun in your shoulder. Action. Hi guys, I'm Lena Miculek with Shooters Global.
And I'm JJ Racaza.
And today we have what I think is going to be exciting because I get to take JJ totally outside of his comfort zone of handgun shooting and introduce him to the wonderful world of PCC. Now, JJ and I have shot before, and I remember teaching you a little bit of shotgun and rifle literally the day before a televised multi-gun shoot-off challenge thing. But this gun is going to be much more up your alley. JJ is completely in contrast and opposed to long guns. So this is like a nice way to dabble into the world and the benefits of a stock by using these little bitty baby guns today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start out with a little bit of PCC foundation, and then we'll work through our shooting through 3 different drills that we'll track on our Shooters Global drills app and timer. But mainly we're gonna have fun, yay, woo, as JJ's just like, woo.
It's gonna be fun if I can do it. If I look like a fool, it's not gonna be fun.
It will be fun.
Fun for her.
Now we'll hop into the fun part.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Brought to you by Shooters Global. We created the advanced training system and next-gen shot timers to help you progress faster.
So in PCC, speed is king. It's such an astronomically fast sport, and where this tiny gun I think has an advantage over traditional PCCs is that with a carbine, we're playing a handgun game with a rifle.
Sure.
And it makes maneuvering extremely slow compared to the open guys.
100%.
We just can't. Whereas this, with this tiny gun, I now officially have the ability to easily move through my courses of fire at the same speed and with as much ease as a handgun shooter, but I have the addition of the stability and the accuracy of a carbine.
Sure.
So I think that this platform will be more inviting than any of the other long guns that you've shot in the past. But one of the biggest things when we're taking speed and movement into consideration is our stance. So for a true long gun shooting stance, we're always starting to blade our body to the side, because by turning our bodies to the side, it gives our feet a wider stance, it brings our bone structure into play, and we have more stability. But this stance that makes me great at rifle shooting and shotgun shooting makes me super slow at running around because I'm sideways.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Whereas with this gun and playing USPSA and IPSC, your pistol stance, that perfectly square stance that allows you to move in all directions, is now appropriate for this gun. So I know that with you, I don't need to change your stance, your torso, your body mechanics in any way. The biggest change I have to do is just bringing your dominant hand slightly back towards your face and your support hand just a little bit in front. So it'll be a pretty easy physical transition, opposed to all the other times I had to teach you, I had to move all of you.
Correct. Yeah.
Which
even this,
everything had to be moved and turned. So now all I need you to do is just interact with this gun a little different. So let's talk about that. Everything will be the same. Grip. This gun is super tiny. I'm always just gonna have my thumb forward. For me, this reference is there for my thumb and to have it under this slot, because we do have a reciprocating charging handle on the side. We don't wanna have a high thumb. I don't want anybody to walk away hurt. So we'll be there. For our cheek weld, I'm gonna keep my face straight, and I'm gonna kind of talk everything in contrast to rifle, even though I know you don't have a rifle background.
Yeah.
But most people go to PCC from long guns hoping to be able to play in the handgun sports.
Yeah.
But you're going from handgun to rifle.
Correct.
And it'll be less changes.
Okay,
So
which is
you.
good, which is really good.
So when I shoot a long gun, I always have to turn my face towards my stock to line my face with my optic. But with this little tiny gun, I want you to really strive to keep your face straight and square and just bring the gun over under your dominant eye.
Yeah.
Your shoulder placement looks good in traditional rifle shooting, we always talk about like the pocket and having the stock all the way down there.
Yeah.
But if I place this stock further down, now you're gonna have to move your head to it, and I think your movement's gonna suffer there. And movement's king,
sure, I can
so
see
we're
that.
gonna keep your head high like you were, and I think just that little bit of placement there
That's
is
okay.
gonna be good for you. Yep, and we'll make sure that your thumb,
there.
stays
Oh, I like that.
underneath.
That gives me an index point.
Yep,
Okay.
a little ledge there. The optic looks like it's good
It
and
is.
under
It's in
your
the center.
eye. Right.
Yep.
I mean, once again, I know that your stance and everything's gonna
Yeah,
be good.
pretty much the same.
I like it.
Okay, I pull it in a little bit more center. Okay.
Our start position in PCC, it's always buttstock, touching belt, gun parallel to the ground.
Okay.
It's this very awkward, completely straight up motion that we have to do. And just like with the draw, we're always aspiring to only move our gun. So let's see, just a straight up movement. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
With this gun too, you can really think about moving it all up at the same time instead of the buttstock.
Oh
up.
yeah, because I was trying to do this.
You're like going buttstock,
I see.
and then
Oh,
you can
okay.
even lead more so with the front, but it'll all come up at the same
Yep,
time.
I see what you're saying.
Yep. Nice. And when you're shooting this gun,
right here.
find your spot and then look down your dot, make
Yep.
sure it's centered in the window.
Yep.
All right, I really want you to take note of your face reference there.
Okay.
What is touching and where it's touching. Everybody's face is going to connect differently,
All right.
but that's going to be like between here and here. That's like our dominant hand placement on the handgun. Like those 2 points are going to be what establish our consistency.
My first index.
Yeah, yeah, because our hands are never going to the gun, they're already
Right,
there.
right.
So these 2 points are our establishing
gosh.
marks.
How do you memorize that without bruising up your cheek? Because I feel like
You
if
do.
I try to do this,
You literally, my face is shaped differently from
Because of-
hitting my jaw so much with stocks.
so I will.
Do you see?
I will do that today because we're gonna race.
Do you see this?
Why do I have that?
I offered you mine.
Jeez.
I put a little squishy pad on mine because I already bruised up my jaw doing this. And also I needed a little bit of height to get my eye in better alignment with
there
my
it is.
optic. Yeah, you're gonna jar yourself,
Yeah,
but that's the game.
that's okay.
Sorry. A recap for you that are getting into PCC that aren't already the greatest in the world at shooting handgun. Talk about your stance and your body alignment because it's perfect once again for PCC and pistol.
Yep.
So what do you got going on there?
So I'm always looking for mobility and stability, so a little bit of balance of both. So to me, I have a little bit more aggressive stance. My stance is always a little bit wider than normal. Most people like to shoot standing up like this as they're doing mostly static shooting. Mine has always been bred through movement and going in and out of position. So it's literally a few inches away from what my fighting stance would be. All I would do is blade myself off a little bit more from that. Like when I say a few inches, it's just a back leg adjustment. But really it's this, when I put my toes down, nose over toes, knees are driven outward, and then that's where I build my structure for my hips and shoulders with a pistol. So now I'm gonna try to emulate that as what Lena just said.
Yeah, because
with
all
this.
of that makes a great pistol caliber carbine stance because we're not fighting recoil. So for me, recoil control comes from aggressive leans forwards, or better yet, aggressive leans from the side. But because we don't have recoil to play into it, that's out. And movement is always what we're focused on, because if you move slow with PCC, you're out of the game. Our 3 drills are gonna be pretty simple today. We're gonna have a 1-shot drill working on this because it's a very awkward motion, and you're gonna have to do it every stage. So we got the first shot, then we're gonna move on to a build drill. Let JJ get some real rounds behind this gun, start to interact with the recoil, see what this dot looks like freaking 2-3 inches from his eyeball, because that's a different visual input than a handgun. And then we'll move on to just 2 shots on each of our 3 targets for a little bit of multi-target work. And that'll be our wrap up for our PCC training day.
I like it. I'm excited.
It's so fun. It's so fun to shoot. No expectations, just here to have fun.
It's at 90.
Woo! Yeah, we're right where we need to be. All right, I'll do a little demo of, I guess, all 3 of our drills.
Oh, 3 of them. Okay, so
Why
there's
not?
3 drills that we're shooting.
Yeah,
Should have paid
we're
attention.
1 shot just here on our close target, working on our gun
Build,
movement
yeah.
to our face, making sure that we're hitting that nice bruised spot already.
Yeah.
And then we'll do close target, and then we'll just do 2, 2, and 2, moving across left to right.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad I had your demo. I
You
want to
can do
put the
the
mag in and try to load it. That's just a storage option then.
So for first shot, I'll always reverse my way into my body position. So I'll start on target and then I'll just lower my gun without moving anything else. And then I'll be ready.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Stand by. Jeez. Stand by. Again, stand by.
There we go.
Holy smokes.
Okay, so first shot goals. Stock touching belt, only the gun moving to my face, nothing else moving, operating the safety from the belt up. Bam. Now we'll move on to build drill. You know, we're not in execution mode, we're in learning and training mode. So I just want you to shoot at whatever pace feels comfortable, just seeing how the recoil impulse is, because it will be totally different than anything else that you've seen. Just be curious about what the dot movement
Yes,
is.
yeah.
And then if you see something consistent, we'll talk about it and what you can do to mitigate it.
Okay, kind of read it. All right, sounds good. Are you ready? Stand by. Goodness gracious.
A smidge low. All right, we'll do it one more time.
15.15. Are you ready? Stand by. Jeez!
I just had trigger freeze.
Is that what you're saying? I thought it was the ammo again. All right, are you ready?
Ready?
Stand by. All right.
Okay. We've got our
272.
drills set. We've got one shot, we've got a build drill, and then we've got 2, 2, and 2.
Got it.
There we go. So I'm not gonna throw JJ just into the hot water immediately. I'm gonna give you a whole little mag to at least get a little bit more comfortable with the firearm, how it operates, how it feels. Just a little bit of no expectation shooting, just to be curious and see what happens.
That was the right place to start, I guess.
Yep. Our gun is loaded. You have your manual safety over on the thumb side. Very good. Yeah, just take.
Do you hold that down when you run, or do you just flick it and then kind of let it go?
Wherever your thumb lands, I have an extended safety, so my thumb rides on top of it the whole time.
Okay. I'll do the
But
same.
this one's shorter, so you have the option to swipe and to continue moving down
Okay,
to a
sounds
traditional
good.
grip.
I'll keep it there.
The only note for you, which will be a really rough change for you to make technique-wise, would be raising your shoulder up slightly to meet your gun.
Yeah.
So in
Like
order
that,
to,
almost. Yeah.
Now that motion is gonna be really inconsistent for our 3 mags, but I think it will allow you to have better recoil control and placement. Because our shoulder coming to meet our gun is gonna be where we can mitigate all of our movement.
I see what you're saying.
And it helped bring it to a flat surface, whereas before it's
was
kind
braided.
of rounded.
Correct.
And
I was
I
like
feel
this.
like you'll start to see that this gun will inconsistently
Makes sense.
make contact with your shoulder and start to move out to your shoulder.
It felt way better when I rolled it in.
So we'll bring that support shoulder forward. Again, just pow. And that's how you do it. But that's what you do a whole bunch of times.
Wow, that doesn't move. There's no give to that.
That was fast. That's all I want you to focus on, and just shoot a mag. You have all 3 targets just to be curious, see what the gun and what you were doing, and I'm just gonna watch.
All right. Ooh. All right. There we go. Ooh. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
What I noticed was bringing my elbows in a little bit.
Yep.
For me at least, I had the tendency to my dot was going up to the right. I think it was either, I don't know if it was my elbow, but that was just a sensation or stimulus that I decided to go. But it was like cinching it in allowed for the dot to go up and down.
Very nice.
A little bit more predictable.
How trackable were your shots?
Trackable meaning?
Like your dot.
Yeah, I could see my dot the whole time.
Nice.
It was going this way at first, and then when I started,
And then you got it straight
then
up
I was
and down.
able to go up and down.
Excellent. You're getting super upright.
Yeah.
If you didn't already have a completely proven body alignment, I would suggest to move forward slightly with your upper body.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
But once again, the thing is, everything you have is already proven. So I would get comfortable with the new gun before we get into new body everything.
That makes sense.
So that's why I'm saying, like, if this wasn't already world champion level, then I'd do something with it. But
yeah,
it's already good, so we'll just keep the focus on the shoulder and the face connection.
That makes sense. Okay.
Nice. So remember, for our start position, we'll reverse our way into it.
Correct.
So what I'd like you to do, once you have your feet ready, I want you to get up on that target, get exactly how you want. Don't move your face, don't move your shoulder, just lower your hands to belt level. Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
Shooters ready. Stand by.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. It's in the alpha. Go for it.
Oh my God. Ow. That was like here. I was like, no. Don't shoot until you're on target. All right.
But a quick recap of that.
Yes, please.
I want you to move 10% slower.
Okay.
I want you to think about bringing your gun up level.
Yes.
And not leading with your stock.
Did I lead with the back again?
Yep,
All right.
yep. So let's just bring the gun up level, focus
right.
on our shoulder point and our face point.
All right.
Those are the 3 things that we're gonna try and do. Shooters ready?
Yes.
Stand by. Yeah, just like that.
That was
Perfect.
a lot smoother and the dot was there.
Do that same thing again. Shooters ready. Stand by.
I was prepping the trigger.
Yeah.
And it went off. It's a little high.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm watching you more so than your target to see how your mechanics are.
So every
remember,
time I lose the dot, it's like high.
You know that's just a reflection of what we do here.
Yes.
So you didn't solidify these 2 points.
Correct.
And you led with the back of the stock.
Oh, no, I think I did this, and then I was trying to dump it, and it was really weird.
Well,
what did I do?
When you moved up, you go here, and then this doesn't know where to stop.
Oh, that's the problem.
And then it's down to your face, and then you're coming down.
That makes sense.
So we're gonna focus on these 2 points.
Yep.
Because if especially our jaw, once we have this, we know the gun will be in line with our eye.
That makes sense.
It'll be in front of our eye.
Yes.
So we just have to make sure that we get those so that the gun is where it's supposed to be.
Yep, there it is. All right, I think I got a process.
Yeah, okay. Stand by.
God dang it, I led with the back again. I felt that all the way. Oh,
that's all right.
Give me another chance.
Yeah,
Jeez.
we got a whole barrel mag.
Ah, keep the gun flat.
Okay.
Keep the gun flat.
Keep the gun flat.
Keep the gun flat. Got it.
Shooters ready.
Yep.
Stand by.
There we go.
There
See you in it, buddy.
So your gun movement, excellent. Extremely flat up to your face. Now, I want you to...
Do you connect here first or do you connect here first?
They're at the same time.
At the same time. I'm still doing the, like, and then I pull in.
Yep.
So not that, not hit and then pull. It's at the same time.
Yeah.
Oof. Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Shooters ready.
Yep.
Stand by. There you go.
That was really good, but I forget about my offset. That was
But
not
that's
bad.
okay. We didn't ask for offset.
Yeah.
All I asked was for a level gun.
Did that look good?
Connection to our shoulder, connection to our face.
It
and we did all 3 of them.
It looked really good in terms of the way
and
that was.
That's a byproduct. That's fine.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Set. There. That was your best face and shoulder connection yet.
The dot was right on it too.
That was solid. I liked that a whole lot. So let's do it again. Stand by. Yeah.
Oh, that was so much better.
That was beautiful.
So much better.
Your time was a .77.
Okay.
Shooters ready? Stand by.
I didn't do that correctly, but I think I was able to manage to find it, I guess.
It was okay. You were really weak in your shoulder.
Yeah, I didn't roll forward. That's why the recoil was weird. Okay, that's right. Dang, there's so many things I gotta, there it is.
Shooters ready?
Yes.
Stand by. Ooh.
There it is. I gotta bring that shoulder in.
That was good.
That felt good.
That one looked good. Okay.
All right.
That was a .68. That's it.
Oh, that's not bad.
So,
good. Yeah.
nicely done. You're getting real consistent in that. So your big keys there were actually 4. 1, bringing your visual focus back to up closer, making
Yes.
sure that you were tracking the full path
Yep.
that the gun was gonna be traveling.
For sure.
Making sure your shoulder was forward to
Yep.
have that good solid connection here.
Yep.
And then your cheek.
Yep.
And those were beautiful.
Tho-
And you strung all those together really well, and a level gun coming up into them.
One of the biggest difference is you were like, hey, just go 10% slower. And essentially, it's almost like the less I tried to be fast in mounting it, the better the presentation was, and the easier it was.
Absolutely, especially at this stage. At this stage, you don't have the capability to have speed.
That makes
You're
sense.
having to like lay the groundwork now so that you can, like, you're laying the road so you can sprint over
Sure.
it. But right now, there's a bunch of rocks and shit there, and you're cutting a trail through the woods.
Dang,
So it's
I'm
got
trying
to
to
be
sprint through.
slow so that you can clear the way. You can make sure that you're once again doing those 4 things that allowed you to have a great presentation to target, and then freaking give you 4 more mags, and then you would be down at below 0.6 easily.
Golly. We'll be happy with 0.7 right now.
Yes, absolutely.
This is it. Okay,
Nice.
sounds good. All right, perfect.
All right, we ready? We'll top off your mag, and then we'll come back for our build drills. So that's 6 shots in a row showing us our recoil management and so forth. So the first 1 to 3 drills, JJ, I just want you to be curious about how your dot is tracking.
Yeah.
This is no expectations. I don't care about time. I don't really care about hits. What I want you to focus on
do.
is, no, they don't see it. You only see it if I show you that target.
No, but the time, they do, they see it. That's what, they don't see the target. They just
Oh
see
yeah,
the
no,
time.
they
I'm
don't
gonna
see the
run
timer.
this.
They just see time. You're right. But I want you to just
Yeah.
explore what the recoil looks like, focusing on parallel gun to the ground, shoulder,
and
cheek.
chin. Yeah, cheek.
Bam, and you're good to go.
All right, so like
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
think
load and
it's
make ready, sir.
80%-ish, 50% speed, maybe,
I
whatever.
want you to
I just
go
want to see
even
what the
less.
dot looks like. Okay.
Like, so give me like a 70.
Okay, perfect. That sounds good.
Shooters ready.
Yeah.
Stand by.
I didn't have the same cheek weld that time than I did. It was a more underneath.
Okay.
The dot tracked okay once I started to shoot. Felt like I was like, oh, I could. After like the 2 or 3 rounds, I was like, I guess that's what I got.
Yeah.
I put my chin down right into it, and I was like, I could have run this a lot faster.
Yep.
Does
So
that
that
make
I saw a lot of face and gun movement. So
Yeah.
the same as you did,
need
but
to
you
be
just stuck with it
here.
and went with it.
Yeah.
Yep. You were just.
So what do you do on that one? Do you, when you like have a bad cheek weld, do you stick with it or do you make an
Well,
adjustment?
it's like if you had a bad grip, what would you do?
I see. I make an adjustment somewhere, but
You're
not
gonna have
maybe.
to do it somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's a matter of, does your target demand that you do it right now?
Correct. Yeah. Okay.
For a build drill, you're going so fast, you know that you're kind of married to
Whatever you got.
whatever you have.
That makes sense.
But for this sake of training, in training, I like to not reward my bad technique with bullets.
Yes.
So
know
I'd like
exactly.
you to stop yourself if you feel off, and you don't have to like stop and be like, oh, this was bad. You can just put the gun back down, and I'll run you again.
I like it. As soon as you
Remember,
said all right.
70%, no
Yep.
expectations. We're just being curious. We're just seeing what's happening.
As soon as you said all right, and that's where it went down.
Okay, deep breath in. Shooters ready. Stand by. There we go, much more consistent. You got all alphas, beautiful,
This gun actually shoots really good.
safe. You're doing something slightly different with your face all of the sudden.
Oh, really?
It's like your face placement got different. It's like, oh, maybe you weren't bringing your shoulder up,
I
but
was
like
not.
this connection here was different than what I've
For
been
sure.
seeing.
It wasn't here. It was more like,
Yeah,
I felt like
yeah.
it was on the, it was like this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think
So
I-
maybe we're leaving our shoulder down. So I'm gonna point, lower your stop.
Yeah.
Right here,
Yeah.
we can see because your face is red. This is the placement that we're going for.
Okay,
And that
I can
last
feel
one,
it,
you were
exactly.
shooting like on the side of your face.
For sure, okay.
All right, shooters ready. Stand by.
Oh, dang it, I shouldn't have shot that. That was a little too low.
Okay.
Okay.
It's all right. Shooters ready. Stand by.
Is that okay?
This stock placement looks good.
That feels, that's actually the best. I've always thought it was like this, but this being like this
Well,
was actually the
because
best.
you're bringing your shoulder up, you can lower the gun in your shoulder. So when you're leaving your
Yes.
shoulder low,
It was
that's
like
when
this.
it's in that different spot.
This felt really good.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm not sure if that's correct, but it
Yeah,
felt
no,
really
your
good.
recoil was very well managed
sure, yeah,
that time.
100%.
Yeah, that looked good. So once again, I think it's the shoulder coming up to meet the gun. So let's make sure we're whoop, bringing that up. But that looked, yeah. Shooter's ready. Stand by.
Is that 6 or no?
That was 6.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's this? Is that okay? Or am I too?
I think you're a little bit low,
Yeah.
but it's super minute.
Yeah.
Super minute. Your
That
face,
felt
your face
okay.
was in a good location.
Yeah.
That was good. All alphas. Shooter's ready.
Yeah.
Stand by. Nice.
One was a little low on the offset. I was aiming right over the black.
So don't worry about that. I want you to stay like totally focused on your body mechanics.
I gotta bring, I think, my head down just a little bit more to not head down, connect a little bit more solid onto it.
I find that this connection between my face and my stock is what gives me visual consistency and comfort, because it's what locks in that optic in front of my eye.
Correct.
And then when everything's moving, it's at least all moving together.
I felt like that run, it felt like it wasn't as tight. Like I had a good shoulder, I guess, index, but the cheek, I felt like it was just loose enough where it would just move. I had more side-to-side movement, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Right? I just got to cinch into it. Yeah. All right.
All right. Shooter's ready.
Yep.
Stand by.
That trigger freeze, that was the best. That was the best trick and presentation and look on target.
Lovely. I mean, we're still trying to learn how to juggle, so we can't do it quite at speed yet.
right.
Let's do it 2 more times with this still no expectations, and then we'll go party mode. Do your placement again. So, nothing's wrong. Remember, we're not going to reference before you because we're discovering what's right as we go. But do you see now how you're on this rail piece?
Yes.
We're connecting with the same piece of our face, but in a different spot. You don't need to go back. You can go back to where you are.
Yeah.
But I just want you to know that that's where we are.
Okay.
You know?
I see what you're saying. Yep.
Because we now have drawn a really nice line across your jaw where you're connecting on this rail right here.
Yeah.
So I just want you to be aware of what it feels like, because it's the same place of the face, but a different location on our stock, because you're stretching your face forwards now just a bit instead of keeping it directly up and down.
Is that bad or is it okay?
Bring the gun up to your face. If you're stretching it forward to align your eye with the optic, another option is to bring your head back and just turn your head in to the gun.
So
if you turn your nose towards the gun, it aligns your eye also. So I can go like this. I can either stretch out and turn in, or I can just like turn my head into my gun.
how
It's
do I do that?
all up to what is consistent. Shooter's ready. Stand by. That was
not bad.
beautiful.
That felt really good.
Beautiful. Think about everything you saw, you felt, you did. Why was that so great, JJ?
Relax from here, bring it all the way up, created that tension and locked it in. And once I did that, it gave me a good starting point, and my sights was right on there, and I was able to essentially run the gun.
Fantastic. We have 5 alphas. Charlie.
No, that Charlie was me playing around earlier. That was all alphas. That was me earlier.
Never mind, let me get that out of there. Sorry, there we go. Correction, 6 alpha. Very nicely done, best one yet. All right, now where can you go wild?
Shooting.
Yeah, not the movement of the gun to our face and our shoulder, but once we've gotten that first shot off and we've done all of our new tasks, just see how fast you can shoot.
Yeah.
All right, shooter's ready. Stand by. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Getting spicy. And all alphas again. You're really making this scoring part very easy, and I appreciate that.
You know what's crazy? I feel like I found something here, like with this.
Yeah.
And it's falling in the same spot. This was really big when you say like lining up right here, and then I create that tension of locking it in, and then I go, all right, bring it down and I slowly relax. and I just repeat that. And I'm like,
Yep.
boom, and then it seems to be right there all the time. So I don't know how this will work with running around later, but whatever. All right, sounds good.
Okay, fantastic.
All right,
You feel good? You ready to move on?
sure, let's do it.
Okay, I like it. That was a fantastic build drill there at the end, by the way.
Time was it under 2 at least, or no?
Your time was a 164. That was huge
was hoping
improvement.
to
I
be
like
under
that
2.
a whole lot.
That was
So
really good.
you can see that just in like 2 mags, you're already identified your weak spots. You've already identified, most importantly, the steps to take to mitigate those.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Now we'll just move on to our same 6 shots, but now spread off across our 3 targets and a little bit of transitions.
Yeah, sounds
This
good.
gun
I feel like
moves totally different than anything that you will have seen or operated. I know it did when I transitioned to this. The benefit of having such a tiny carbine is that it is extremely aggressive in movement because our hands are close together. You can really throw it to the left or right, but it also makes it a tiny bit hard. It's so easy.
Yeah.
It's like only having a car that you can do like 60 or 90 miles an hour in. You're just like,
makes
it's
sense.
all fast on the turns. So we're moving on to a drill that I do not have pre-programmed into the timer. So I'm gonna add it here in the drills on my phone. This drill is gonna be called 2, 2, and 2 because we're gonna be shooting 2, 2, and 2 shots. Now we're gonna come down, we're gonna set it to instant shooting mode. And gun will be PCC. Targets will be 3. So now we are all set, and then we'll just upload it to our timer. So now we can access that drill and track our results using just the timer, no need for the phone. So I can just go in here to the different drills. Now we can see the 2, 2, and 2 is uploaded, and we are ready to start. All right.
Yep.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Shooters ready. Stand by.
It's literally, it is a lot of freaking fun.
That's so
Pretty
awesome.
cool. I got an Alpha Charlie, 2 Alpha, 2 Alpha, Alpha Charlie.
Ooh, nice. So we have 4 alphas and 2 Charlies. Nicely done. Stand by.
Yes. There's
Nice.
just one more Charlie in there.
Nice shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alphas, 1 Charlie. Superb improvement. Your consistency, yeah, nice little red spot right there.
I'm like, ah!
Yeah, but no, that was awesome. You really got consistency there. You had control with the new techniques and you pushed on what you were comfortable with. And isn't it just fun to shoot a little?
It's a lot of fun.
Ooh.
The gun's really instinctive.
Nice.
It's different. I had a lot of tension in the beginning, and then I realized I can relax something to be able, pressure messes with dexterity.
Yeah.
Biggest takeaways for me is from here, what I set it first, like what you said. Everything was what you said. Set it first. I feel my tension because I'm more of like physical connection type of guy. It's like I'm like physically set it, and then I release that tension to see what the dot did, and then bring it down, and I keep that relaxed tension. As before, I was holding on, and I got that from you were just your demos. And then really the biggest thing was set and then go. It's not like set and go. It's like let it set first, establish the structure, and then go. And
Very
then
nice.
once you set that, the gun does what it needs to do. It literally just flickers like this.
So here we have JJ's stats pulled up. This is our 1 shot, and we can see here your times, but most impressively, I like right here that your hit factor on your last one was your best yet. So woo, 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 progress. We can see a big progress from the beginning. So 1 shot, awesome. We'll go back here. We'll take a look at our build drill. Look at our stats.
Yeah! What? I like that.
That is awesome. So
That was a lot less consistent though. You can see the up
but
and
your
downs.
time, your
Average time on
yeah,
that one was
very
185.
nice. Very nice. Huge improvements again, which when we're in training mode, and especially with something new, that's all we want
Right.
to
All
see.
we want is to end
is
in
to see,
100%.
see consistency in our new skill sets and nice improvements all around. Now we'll go back to our very last one.
2.
Let's see. Nicely done. Huge improvements again. And that one was no big deal for you. I feel like the first two really gave you a nice foundation to understand the platform better, that you just took off and ran across all the targets.
It was just now adding understanding that once you have that structure, it's like, don't mess it up. Move together and just bring whatever sight picture. Same with the pistol.
Yep.
I was like, whatever this is, I don't want to do this.
Yep.
Right. I want to bring what I have there to here. So I was like, I'm just gonna try to bring as much as I could to this side. So it was just like connecting your physical self.
Once you have all the right body mechanics, literally the only difference is just your connection points with the gun.
Yeah.
But nicely done. So
Thank
your
you, ma'am.
first official dabble into the world
That's
of
right.
PCC.
That's right.
So there you go. Just become a grandmaster at pistol, and then you can come on over to the world of PCC.
I bet you this shotty would not be bad.
And then we'll have, for the next video, JJ shoots PCC like a handgun. Nicely done, nicely done.
Awesome.